Hey boys and girls, I'm just chiming in here today to talk a little bit about vitamin C as it pertains to bacterial infections. Now, vitamin C is something that I've taken for a number of years, a good number of years, to fight any bacterial infection I might have, and it's worked 100%. In other words, what I'm trying to say is I have not had to go to antibiotics for decades, and that's not because I haven't had a bacterial infection. I have, but I've been successful, 100% successful at fighting them with vitamin C. Now, how did I find out about this? Years ago, it was in the early 80s, I expect, I found out that vitamin C was effective at fighting bacteria. I can't remember how I found that out. I mean, they could have had something to do with the, anyway, I can't remember. But I do remember at one point putting faith into it and giving it a try. In fact, at the time I had a very serious abscessed tooth, and I decided to go with vitamin C to fight that infection. What happened was more or less what would happen if one took antibiotics. 2-3 days later, the infection started going down. As I continued taking the vitamin C, the infection went away more and more and more, until finally, in the end, it was completely cleared up, and it didn't come back. So, safe to say, the vitamin C was 100% effective. Now, what I found and what I find is that it's important to take a lot of vitamin C. 10 grams a day wouldn't be exaggerating. So 10 1,000 milligram tablets, for example, is what's required to safely get rid of the bacterial infection. The person needs to go the whole course. In other words, much like you would with an antibiotic, go approximately 10 days to ensure that you've completely killed off the infection, and that'll work just fine. Now, I've got to go on and say that I'm not suggesting you do this. All I'm saying is that it has worked for me. You need to make up your own mind about what's going to work for you, but I think if you research this on the internet, you will find that I'm not the only one to say this. Some people supplement it with raw garlic, because garlic is known to be a natural antibiotic, but the vitamin C for me has worked 100%. So that's kind of reassuring, isn't it, really, because it effectively allows one to be one's own doctor in these situations. It saves money, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a lot easier on the body to not be dipping into antibiotics, because indiscriminately they'll kill off any bacteria, be it good or bad. Anyway, vitamin C, powerful antibiotic, natural, available at your health food store, inexpensive, and it puts you in the driver's seat of your own health. Thanks for listening.